Hey, Joe and Nelly Sportsline looking at college football for week 6. This week's free pick, I like an ACC game. I'm going to use a big underdog with Georgia Tech, number 337 in your schedule. Yellowjackets plus 21 at Miami Saturday night. This is a Georgia Tech team coming off a really bad loss. Lost to Bowling Green last week. Odd result, they were up 14-0. Gave up 38 consecutive points to Bowling Green. Wound up losing that game. Turnovers played a big role. They gave up a pick six. They allowed a couple other short fields for Bowling Green. This week, they shook up their defensive staff a little bit. I think it's a bit of a wake-up call for a team that had some decent results early this season. They played Louisville close. Louisville 5-0. They lost by 5 in that game in the season opener. They did beat Wake Forest on the road by 14. And they played Mississippi a lot tougher than that final score. They lost by 25 in that game. They were down only 7 with 8 minutes to go in that game. It was just kind of a bizarre finish where things got snowballed away from them. So I think this overall has been a competitive Georgia Tech team that's going to be able to move the ball and score some points to stay within that number. Now, a lot to like about Miami. The numbers are great, but 4-0 start has included just one win of substance, and that was a competitive game with Texas A&M. They win by 15, but that was a 8-point game pretty late, and some big turnover breaks for Miami in a game that was pretty even statistically. So I'm not sure the Miami defense is going to be able to hold up and keep Georgia Tech to a low number to comfortably cover that spread. This is a Miami program that is often overvalued as a really popular team, 14-23 against the spread since 2004 when laying 20 or more points. And this was a close game last year. It was kind of an odd game last year with backup quarterbacks, not really a meaningful result. But I think this is a tough spot for Miami looking ahead at North Carolina next week, Clemson the week after that. Those are going to be two huge games that determine whether or not this Miami team is an ACC contender or even a college football playoff contender. And I think the Hurricanes overpriced this week against the Georgia Tech team coming off a low point last week. I like the Yellowjackets to hang around in this game and score enough points to stay within 3 touchdowns against Miami this week. Now, Nelly's football is coming off a great start to the NFL season. Through 4 weeks, we've hit over 73%. We've won our NFL 2 out of 3 all 4 weeks this season. Don't miss our Week 5 NFL selections this Sunday. Possible 3-game offer or a top play coming up in pro football from Nelly's. Thanks for checking out this week's free pick. We'll be back with another college football selection for you next week. Good luck.